Alright, what is going on guys, it's Tazz here, and welcome back to the channel. Now today what I've got for you guys is my first video on the new Black Lightning TV show coming to the CW. So in case you guys were unaware, there is a new DC TV show coming to the CW to join Arrow, Flash, Supergirl, and Legends, and right now we're not sure if it's actually going to be part of the Arrowverse, or if it will take place on a separate Earth, or if it's just completely unconnected to the rest of the shows. Now when I first heard about this, I wasn't so sure about having a Black Lightning show join the rest of the DC TV shows, but now that I've sort of done some research on the Black Lightning character, and now that we've actually seen the first trailer for the show, I'm definitely really excited for it. Now, backtracking a little bit as to which Earth this show will take place on, I really hope it's sort of on its own separate Earth, or possibly on the Earth with Supergirl on Earth 38. That would be really cool to sort of continue to build her Earth and sort of have more heroes connected to her Earth rather than everybody on Earth 1 and then Supergirl just on her own Earth. I really think that that would be pretty cool to see Black Lightning on Earth 38, given that his city is on sort of like, I guess it's like the south side of Metropolis or something like that. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that it's south side of Metropolis. So I just think that that would be really cool to have Black Lightning on Supergirl's Earth, but there is a possibility that the show won't be on any of the Earths that the other shows are on, to sort of keep it completely separate from the other shows until they're ready to do a crossover. But from the first promotional images and the first trailer that they actually released for this show, I think it looks really cool. I've actually gotten really excited for this show. I think all the effects and everything look really cool. I really like the tone that they're going with for the show. It seems more sort of like a cross between Arrow, Flash, and Luke Cage that they have on the Marvel Netflix show, and I think that that's just a really cool thing to do for the show. Is it's different than the other tones for the shows. While Supergirl's nice and light and happy, and sort of Flash is like sort of the in-between of Supergirl and Arrow, which is a little bit darker, and then Legends is just completely silly, which I really enjoy. I think that it's nice to have sort of a more grounded and more serious show, sort of like how Arrow started off as, but now obviously it's sort of becoming a little bit more optimistic. But season 5 was kind of pretty dark in some instances, but I definitely like sort of the direction that it seems like Black Lightning is taking with the tone of the show. And also the story for Black Lightning seems like it's going to be very different from the other shows. While the other shows started off as basically an origin story, Black Lightning's going to start off with Black Lightning already sort of being established. While I'm sure they're going to show his origin, that's not going to be the main focus of Season 1. Black Lightning has already been Black Lightning for quite a while now. If you guys saw the trailer, you could see that it started off saying that it was in 2005, where we had Black Lightning in sort of his classic suit. Looks really similar to the comic book suit, which I really like. But then we sort of flash forwarded to 2017, which is obviously present day, but well, I'm not sure if it's actually going to come out in the fall of this year, or if they're going to wait until next year for the show to actually come out. But it's nice to see that they're not doing another origin story for a superhero show. And this means that we're most likely not going to see sort of Jefferson Pierce kind of contemplating, whether or not he wants to be Black Lightning, or having him trying to get better with his powers. I'm looking at you, Flash. Need to go faster. But, you know, I think that it's going to be very nice to sort of have a fully established superhero show where he's already been that superhero for a while. He knows how to use his powers, he knows what he's supposed to do, and he knows that being that superhero is what he should do. And this is because by the time the show starts, he's already been through that. It seems like, obviously, after he's been, from what the trailer shows, it seems like he gets really injured trying to save people, trying to protect the city, or whatever he's trying to do. Being Black Lightning, he gets really injured, and then he hangs it up for a while. He just stops being Black Lightning for a while. He has a normal life, becomes sort of like they say in the trailer, becomes more of a family man, goes and spends more time, obviously, with his family, his kids. He becomes the principal of, I think, a high school, which is pretty cool. But sort of that's obviously his cover, going to be sort of his cover when he becomes Black Lightning again. But it's sort of nice to see he's already gone through all of the hardships that it seems like our characters on Flash and Arrow are still going through now, and we're going to sort of, like I said, have this fully established, fully fleshed out character from the beginning of the show, or at least from the first couple of episodes. That will get that out of the way at first, and then we'll have this fully established character going forward into the series. And from what I can gather from the trailer, it seems like what's going to be happening is the same gang that sort of put him out of commission back in 2005 is now restarted again, and is starting to sort of terrorize his town, terrorize his city, and this sort of makes him pick back up the mantle of Black Lightning to try to protect his family, as well as everybody that's in the city. be. And like I said before, this just seems like such a cool concept for the new DC TV show. I'm actually really excited to see Black Lightning when it comes on, see what the show is all about when it comes on. Hopefully it comes out either in the fall this year, or maybe it's going to be sort of half series that comes on in the back half of the shows that are coming back in the fall. Maybe it'll come back around, not this time next year, but sort of around like maybe whenever the shows come back from their winter breaks next year. So I am very excited to see Black Lightning when it comes on. If you guys have not seen the trailer already, I will link it down in the description below. But until next time, guys, it's been Tazz, and I will see you guys in the next video.